Hey guys, YoGirlKi, and I'm back in another video, and today we're going to be doing a ramblings of a WWE fan. Let's be real. WWE has been getting hot straight on my nerves. You know why? Because why did they decide to speed up the whole ESPN thing? Because for the most part, everybody believed that this ESPN type of partnership will only begin in 2026. For the U.S. fans, but no, they said the last PLE that's going to be on Peacock is Clash in Paris. Other than like Saturday night's main event will continue to stay on Peacock, but that's it. They decided to tell us this now. Like, I don't know what they think in their head. Like, why y'all thinking that everybody gonna be wanting to get on this ESPN app? Not every WWE fan is gonna be like a straight up sports fan as well. Like, I gotta see what is the pro of getting this app just for one thing? You know, Peacock was also, you could watch other things. With ESPN, you straight have to watch sports. Imagine, I don't like sports like that. I don't. I saw Peacock as an opportunity to rewatch Parks and Recreation, to rewatch Total Divas, to watch movies, all that good stuff. Now I'm gonna be wasting my time on ESPN looking at what sports documentaries I don't care nothing about. I don't care nothing about it. Be real, nothing. Like, I need to know when is the timetables for everything WWE just to hit up on Netflix like it is everywhere else in the world. Like, that's what I need. America needs to have that type of treatment. Not that bull that y'all doing now, where we gotta have cable, everything. Like, no, who wants to do all that? And that's just my plan. Like, I know they have to make money. I get it. But I feel like they're just, I don't know, at the expense of your fans. Because not all your fans, like, do y'all know what they call it? Like, WWE professional wrestling is never has been that type of sport where you had to have the money. Like, every other sport, it was you had to have money to actually watch it in person. Or, you know, this is not UFC. Why am I paying to see y'all fight? For what, 5 matches? 4.5? Because y'all know how certain things go. Like, as a fan, I'm just upset. I'm really upset. 100%. But straight up to the wrestling part, I am going to be very interested, keep my eyes open and seeing how they are going to deal with, you know, NAOMI stepping away from wrestling, because for this sort of moment, you know, while she, you know, does life, I want to, like, know who is going to be the one who is the heel of it. Because there's going to have to be a top heel. You know, it was Liv Morgan for a little while. Now it was NAOMI. You know, who's it going to be? And I'm seeing them do something with Bayley, which I interested, very interested. I want to see how this goes. I want to see how it plays out. But, you know, Bayley always gets the short end of the stick. She really does. Like, there's some times where she's able to go smooth sailing for a while, but then she get that short end of the stick. She really does. I hope it's not the case, and I hope they're able to, I don't know, build something original from it. Because, you know, it was giving vibes. It was giving some caution vibes. The vignette, it was giving those vibes. So I need them to go 100% original, 100%. Allow Bayley to actually, you know, flesh out this character as well. Give her some creative freedom in that aspect. Because y'all know how things go. Sometimes you don't got that. I'm waiting for Bianca to get back. You know, I just miss Bianca. I really do. I know a lot of people are making jokes like, we gotta keep our eye on Montez. If there was a time, now would be the time while she's out of injury. But, you know, I ain't speaking on nobody else's body. I'm waiting for her to get back. I'm ready for her to be back. I'm ready for her to take that title from Tiffy time, because I am tired of her. Straight up, I'm telling you. I like the cards. All the cards are out the table. Cat's out of the bag. I don't really like that. I don't really like Tiffany Stratton like that. I most definitely don't. Like, this title reign, it's taking everything out of me. taking everything out of me. Like, if there was a part of me that did like her, bruh, it's gone. It's all gone. It's not her fault. It's not her fault. But the part of me that liked, you know, what she was doing, gone. Because that stuff with Charlotte, that match, it was good. But I think her best match was with Trish Stratus. Because Trish Stratus was not playing. She had, what I really enjoyed about that match with her and Trish Stratus, because Trish Stratus, my bad, call her Trish Stratus. With Trish, I believe Trish had something to prove so much that Tiffany could not, like, she could not give what Trish needed. You know, in that match, it was more of Trish proving something and more of Trish being there, being that star. It was like, I have no idea. Like, she had to be in place. She had to be on game, because there was no, I'm not gonna coach you through it. I have something to prove, so I have my own stuff to worry about. You better stay on mark. You better do what you have to do, because I'm going to hit every single one of my moves, and I'm going to do it to the point where they're going to always chant when I'm in that ring, you still got it. Because I do. That's what I feel. I feel like, and with everybody else that was in the ring with Tiffany, they are either trying to coach her or they trying to figure it out themselves. Trish ain't doing that. So I don't know. I feel like that's or maybe I'm tripping. I could just be making things up. Y'all always remember that. I could just be making things up in my head that seems right. But it had to be one of my favorite matches. I'm shocked and in awe that her title reign has came this far. I am. Not in like she doesn't have the ability, don't get me wrong. It's just that, like, creative wise, I haven't seen like something that made me think, oh, she has to have the title for so long. Like, I haven't seen that. I just didn't. It's how I feel. I know, kind of weird. I know. And let's get a little. I am going to listen to the requests that I had. Talk about either AEW or NXT. Now, we're gonna talk about NXT. I didn't get to watch all the episodes. I watched clips. And my boy Javon, he got thrown over like he was I know they were doing a callback and everything, but that boy got thrown. He got thrown. Like, no, like, when you think of somebody getting thrown, that was Javon Evans. I'm not talking about a little push. I'm talking about a throw. That man got thrown. I was like, bruh, Trick gonna have to see me. That's all. Trick gonna have to see me. Like, I first, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of Tricky, but you can do him like that. You can do you can do him like that. I don't like that. You can do him like that. But who's laughing now? Got himself a main event match at Heat Wave, and I'm excited. Like, if I don't watch all of Heat Wave, trust and believe that match is getting watched all the way through. Cause I'm gonna need to see that match. I have to see it. I gotta see what happens. I need to know. If like Javon, like, to me, he gives me that feeling like he has the ability, in my opinion, to touch multiple age groups. Like, it gives me almost a feeling of Jeff Hardy. I know. A little too far for some of y'all. I know it's a little too far for y'all, but it's like I see that, like, the makings of like a, like, he's gonna be Javon Evans 100%. Don't get me wrong, but it's almost like spectacular. Everybody gonna watch him because it's like he makes you stop in your tracks. So I'm literally in love with watching Javon Evans. But let's talk about AEW. Now, this is like, I'm interested in AEW 100%. But, big but. I tried to turn it on one day. I did, because, you know, I'm not like Mercedes Money's stand, but I like wrestling. So I really want to see, you know, I didn't know if she's going to be on or not, but I want to see. I see clips, I see the matches, but to sit down and watch a full episode, it's going to be hard, because those camera angles, I hate them. I hate it. Like, the camera, I don't know if it's camera quality, camera angles. I don't really like it. I don't know. I don't like it. And I'm weird. I'm pretty weird. I'm sorry. Like, I know it's been like a year and some change, and I have not fully disclosed that to you guys. But when small things like that happens, it get totally, got to switch the channel. 100%. Faster than fast. I switched that channel because of that. I know, pretty dumb. Pretty dumb. Because anytime I can turn it on. Anytime. Because I know some great wrestling that goes on there. I'm very intrigued. I am very intrigued. But when I start, I am going to start, and I'm going to keep you guys updated. But I will not really talk about it too much because I gotta learn what's up. You know, I think it was like a year. Not a year. Like, I would see NXT in and out, but I wouldn't comment on it because I don't know. I don't know. Like, I, of course, watched the full episodes of NXT before, but that is why I'm comfortable with speaking about it. I haven't watched a full episode of AEW ever. Haven't watched PLE ever. Seen some matches, seen some clips. That's it. But I'm not 100%. I'm not a tribalist. I'm not going to say I hate it. I'm not going to say I don't like it. All I want to say is I'm a little weird. Just a little off. I'm just a tad bit off. Speaking of AEW, there's chattering, some people saying, and WWE did post a little video with Chris Jericho in it, that after his contract is over in AEW, he's gonna come back to WWE. Now, you know, retire WWE if you want. That's fine. Actually, I gotta watch AEW because I gotta see my man Christian. I love Christian. Move on. I'm on ICW, you know, and they be talking. Are you guys pushing him back onto us? Is that what we doing here? Is that what we doing here? Is it that bad that y'all pushing him back to WWE? What's up? And I'm not one of those people. I'm not gonna base my opinions on social media. I'm gonna get my own opinion, and I have formed an opinion. I am going to pop when that music come on 100% because that was one of my favorite entrances. Am I feeling it? No, I'm not. I'm not feeling it. You know why I'm not feeling it? Because why? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing it? What's the story y'all can give us? I need to see some good creative. I need some good, man. Don't play with no games. Don't give me no, I'm gonna be respectful, but don't play games. Please don't play games. Please don't play games. Trial run it. Trial. Give it on the trial. Put them in NXT. Do something. Give me some good creative with that. And honestly, when it comes to creative, this is going to be a very, I think it's going to be an unpopular opinion, 100%. I think it's not going to be something that everybody's going to agree with me on, which that's fine. I don't mind that. But when it comes to creative, I think WWE will see a big change and a boost in people being interested in the stories that they're telling, because I am interested in the stories they tell, but we all have to be real and honest. When it comes to a certain point with a storyline, it's like, like the whole thing with Seth Rollins' group. It gets to a point. It gets to a point where you're like, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay. What are we doing here? And I truly think, bottom of my heart, WWE will see some change. WWE will see stocks rising, everything rising up. Everything's going to get better. People are going to be more intrigued because you're going to criticize what you like to watch. You're going to criticize things that you enjoy, that you take in because you want it to be better. Just like when your friend does something dumb that you love them, you love your friend so much, you're going to say something because it's dumb. You're doing something dumb, you're going to say something. I think they would get something better if they decide to go find some younger and diverse writers. I believe it. If they find, I'm not being ageist, okay? I think no matter what age you get, you can still write. But I think you need to make your program a little bit more diverse. Unless they were saying, hey, the folks that are in this writing room, they're not all of our writers. Calm down. They're not all the head of creative. But if that sole group that they had on that show was the head of creative, the only ones in creative in that writing room, baby, let's get some, let's diversify this up. You know, and I'm not, because when it comes to different types of people in your roster, your locker room, you need different stories, and you only know a little bit of what you experience in life. And not only that, but you want to kind of meet or see eye to eye with all of your audience at certain parts. You know, when you see certain characters kind of step into their own role, like an example would be Naomi, because I know her and I love her bad. Naomi Roman, honestly. Naomi, when she stepped into this caution role, she had so much more freedom than what she's already been given. She had so much more freedom, not only that, but she had the ability to step into who she kind of is as a person. And that is what connected everybody. Everybody, literally everybody. Y'all saw the people, y'all saw the tickets, everything. Rose. When she was able to have some of that for herself and able to push some of that of her own ideas and creative, that's when things were getting pushed. With Roman, the bloodline, he had his own ideas, a younger outlook on it than what was already given to him about being a cookie cutout of what a face needs to be. He decided to push it on, bring his family in, different voices in that. Different voices. You got the creative, you got Paul, you got his family. Tell it, like, you know, all those people, all those minds building a story, creating such a story that is loved by everybody. It has to be the best storyline WWE has seen, I want to say, in the last ever, basically. One of the greatest, brought up business tremendously because of that. So when I'm saying that, it's not because I have my own outlook, but it's because I see what has happened, and we're in a different age where you can't give me filet mignon. You can't give me filet mignon and then want to give me some impossible filet mignon. I think I'm gonna like it the same way. So I just think if WWE decides to kind of branch out, and I don't know, maybe I am just ignorant on the fact that maybe there is like a lot more people that has to go into it. But from the room that I've seen in that creative, shake things up. But that is enough on my ramblings. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.